Update for SoFi for 6/16. I think looking at the chart now, I think that we actually have bottomed. Yesterday I said we were going to go down below here. I think this is actually the bottom. I think this is actually wrong. The reason for that is, well, you can look at the chart. This is definitely a first wave, first of all. And so I thought yesterday that maybe an A wave, B wave, C wave, something out here. But it looks like it's a first wave and this is a second wave. Basically, my thoughts on that has really nothing to do with SoFi. It's more to do with the dollar, VIX, SPY, and yields. Let's start with the dollar. The dollar, while yesterday looked like it was completing a third wave, now I think it's actually completing the B wave. It completed the B wave yesterday. And so we have A, B, C, B. And the reason I think that is I thought this was going to be a fourth wave, but it broke below the 50% retracement. And so the only possibility would be if it's an ending diagonal. However, the structure of this right here is an ABC move as well. And so I have my lines already drawn out. I think that we're going to see A, B, and then we're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere down in here. Maybe just like a flat. And maybe we get it somewhere around mid-July to the end of July. So this one took the 13th to the 30th, 17 days, and then the 30th to the 16th, or about 16 days. So we can expect about 17 days. That would only take us to about July 4th. So that's potential too. Or the C wave is usually the longest, so you could probably add on another week or two. So probably mid-July, maybe early to mid-July, we see the bottom of this fourth wave. And so I think that we have a good chance. That's a great chance for SoFi to go ahead and finish the C wave up here. And then also the VIX. This is an ABC move, clearly. So I'm expecting some kind of move down on the VIX, possibly all the way down here to 20. So dollar coming down, VIX is going to come down. And I also have yields finishing their 5-wave move, which started back after the Corona crash. And my target for the second wave is 1.93 or 1.56. And so it's going to be interesting. We're going to have yields coming down for a while. We're going to have the dollar coming down for just a short term and then bouncing up higher. And probably the same with the VIX. And then SPY as well. If you look out here on the 4-hour chart, you can clearly see that we had A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. If we draw our parallel line from the start of this, we can get an idea of how far you would expect it to fall. And that is pretty much hit the very bottom of it. So we would expect, oh, I didn't draw that right. There we go. We would expect maybe a bottom tomorrow around 360 if it hits this exact line. Otherwise, I think that it is bottom. We can also, let's do this real quick. So, yeah, 360 maybe next week too is a possibility. But really, there's not that much downside left in SPY for this move down before we start bouncing. The dollar is going to correct, which is positive for the market, for growth stocks. VIX should be correcting, positive for the market and growth stocks, and yields should be dropping. That's going to be very positive for growth stocks. And so all of that, and then we have a 5-wave move and a 3-wave move. We should see a move higher now on SoFi, and what I'd be looking for is I would say the most likely scenario is maybe the 2.61 fib around 750, pull back to about 7, and then move back up here, probably either top with this, a regular flat, or we see a little bit higher than that, maybe 8 to 850, something like that. So I covered my, I bought back my covered calls today. I didn't make that much because I didn't sell them yesterday. I sold them this morning, and made a little bit of money. But from now on, I have my sold puts I'm down on, expecting a big move up here soon. Market looks primed to bounce. Everything is saying a bounce is coming. So maybe 1 or 2 more down days in the overall market, but I think that SoFi should hold 535. So we will see tomorrow, and I will probably do another update tomorrow. So I will talk to you guys then.